We would do our health and safety as well.
We've got 60 agency staff that we're trying to stabilise and give them maybe a year's work. In the past it was up and down, it fluctuated a lot, but now we're trying to be a stable workforce for a confident workforce.
Okay, Rachel, this is getting close to the end. We're looking at our 6 steps process to producing a label, how you get onto the IFS terminal, and so that we can make sure that we do produce a label that is exactly what we are sending or shipping to our customer. Okay, so you understand that one?
Yes. I actually went to university to get a degree in fine art, and when I finished that I realised that there wasn't that much money in actually painting.
What does that exactly mean to you?
It means that I feel safer once one's been checked, that I know I can continue my work for the rest of the evening, knowing that there wouldn't be any problems. If I need to get another one checked, maybe halfway through the shift, I can do that and know I can carry on for the rest, and I won't have any problems the following day.
We're very interactive, and it's not just one flow going one way, it's coming back at us as well. I might say something and they might understand it as another thing. So I try and be very diverse so that they do understand.
Accountable and correct.
Okay.
All right. Okay, Rachel, what we're going to be doing now is going to do this spring support. We're going to show you exactly how we build it and how we put it on and the nut that goes on it. That's the process. And after that, we're going to go to the first off weld integrity. Right?
Okay.
So it would fit on your location pin. The sensor would pick it up there, and it also picks it up there. But what you really want to do is when we do apply the nut has got 3 weld integrity parts on it, and they need to be round in that format, and that's what you must see when you're doing the welding. That will be on to the weld pin. Okay?
Okay.
We've got our processes written down, which is attached to the machine. We've also got what we call a Black Widow, which is the master panel for that machine.
Done. And that would then be ready for our checks to make sure that our bolt goes all the way through and do our thread check. Now you're happy with that? All right?
Yes.
Now if you show me exactly what I've just shown you, Rachel, that would be brilliant.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I take this piece onto there. This is how the nut should be, and that's what I'm welding there, yes?
That's the pre-projection.
So I turn it over and it'll go onto the parts like that.
That's lovely.
There's also a Red Widow, which is only partly made, which you're then able to put on the machine, and you just check that your machine's actually working. So it's just giving you another example before you actually start your shift. So now I've welded my part, Mick, and now what I have to do is, because it's my first weld on the machine, I then take it over to weld integrity.
That's fine,
Is that right? And then what I'm checking for is I ask them to check that there's no weld splatter and no weld failure on the part I've made, so I know I can carry on.
That's correct.
In the future.
Okay, do you want to lead the way?
We will then go back into the classroom and go through the competence level, making sure they understand exactly what is asked of them. And then once we release them back onto the shop floor, we will put a buddy system so that someone will there to help them all the time in any questions that they might throw up.